Hey guys, we've been having a lot of difficulties, so we're gonna try and get this done. So we're gonna try and get this done as best as we can. If there are some parts missing from it, then yeah, then yeah, we're just having difficulties. We gotta get our friend John back. Dang, he's got the moves. Whoa! Okay. That's the first time ever I've had that happen. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. There's a lot of Telltale games that I played where I've done things successfully, but I never had that happen. Game over. Vacos. Game over. Alright, I'm gonna try again. Jeez. That's the first time in any Telltale game I had that happen.
That's enough!
He's a freaking masochist. He's got a gun! Take him down! Come on, Joker. Nosebleed. Well, he did wink at us, so maybe he's trying to get it. So maybe he's fighting us, trying to get his sanity back.
I was such an idiot. I was so busy looking at you, admiring you, wanting to be like you, be loved by you. I lost myself, but not anymore.
Oh, that's a little shocking. Holy shit. Shock me, I shock you. This battle is really intense. Holy shit.
guess that's it.
Oh, he's a little
I
sad
really
there.
wanted to be a hero, you know?
There's a chance you could be.
But I just can't. I know you used me. I know I should hate you for that. But I don't. Because I had such a good time with you, Bruce. Did you ever think of me as your friend?
We did, John.
Like a true friend?
I did.
Of course. Of course you were my friend.
You are one messed up guy.
Yeah, aren't we all at times? Man. Lesson taught. Lesson taught. Make sure. Lesson taught. Always expect the unexpected. Damn. And we're here. And looks like we got some. Looks like we got some smokers.
I think the circumstances allow. Gordon was telling me how you found me. Sounds like top-drawer detective work.
Uh-huh.
It was a team effort. Batman led the charge.
It's not easy to say this, but it looks like you saved my life. I guess that puts me in your debt.
Now you owe me.
And I will collect.
Jim, would you mind giving us a minute? Batman and I have some unfinished business.
Uh-huh.
I'll go check on Joker's transfer, make sure they don't take any chances. Just try not to rip each other's heads off, okay? We can all play nice now that the bad guy's in cuffs.
Joker's no longer a threat. Catwoman's collar. It comes off.
Uh-huh.
She goes free.
Fair. You don't have to worry. Our stalemate from the roof still stands. I'm pulling out of Gotham effective immediately.
Then why are we still talking?
Tiffany Fox. Riddler's death may have caused a lot of problems, but I won't make her pay for it.
That's actually a good
I'll
thing.
leave that to the man who can't stand killing.
Leave it to me.
You
I know
think
what
I'm
I'm
the
doing.
devil, but I want you to understand. I didn't see things going down like this. I let the mission get out from under me.
I know the
how you
feeling.
feel.
We didn't expect
look
Harvey
at
to turn on us.
You and me on the same page for once. I
We've
just
been on
came
the
here to
same
round up
page.
the pact. Quick and
more.
easy.
And if Riddler led you to Sanctus, that would have been a bonus.
Listen. Everything I did for the greater good. To protect Gotham, to uphold the law.
You
don't
did what
judge
you
you.
thought was right. I won't judge you.
Batman ain't about judging.
Who knows? Maybe our paths will cross again in the future.
Maybe
Maybe we
with
can work
Deadshot
together
in,
again.
the flag in tow, maybe
On equal
Enchantress.
footing, of course. I could see us accomplishing great things, Batman.
I'll say this, Waller. You know how to get things done.
I ain't gonna grapple away and be
We
a dick.
both do.
Let's keep in touch.
Uh-huh.
We're out of here. Signal the withdrawal.
We need plenty of allies on our team. And if we need the extreme help, we got Waller.
I'm not gonna miss her, that's for sure.
Yeah, neither am I.
So, here we are, once
But-
again. Gotham's safe because of you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it felt pretty good getting my hands dirty. Just like old times, huh? Truth is, after I got ousted, I didn't know my place anymore. Turned into an old guy in civvies, lurking around crime
I want our
scenes.
partnership back.
We have to work together, Jim. Solve cases. Lock up the scum who terrorize our streets.
I'd like that.
So would I.
Got
I
phone.
gotta take this. Wife probably saw the news. See you around, Batman. Don't be a stranger.
Eh. Now would be a good time to grapple away. It's like, I get done with all these discussions first before you start getting away. Telltale, I'm giving you this. You made a very good Batman series. Every episode is just spot on, and there's hardly any flaw. Well, I don't know if there are any flaws to it, but you did good, and everybody involved with this did good as well. Yeah, I guess he found out. Yeah, I guess he took it digging afterwards. Well, it was a guy from a helicopter, but was the agency just there conveniently and then she just struck when nobody was looking, or... Well, at least your hand's in good.
We need to talk.
Yeah, I figured.
Well,
You're
look,
hurt.
It's
I'm upset.
nothing. I saw you take much worse. Joker was going to cut Waller ear to ear. I had to create a distraction.
It was certainly distracting.
My confession. It took you by surprise, didn't it?
Uh-huh.
I just couldn't keep it in anymore.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
Why didn't you talk to me sooner?
Yeah.
I wanted to work with you, to be part of your mission.
But you kept this from me. A murder?
I know. I'm sorry. I knew this would ruin everything.
You were right.
Riddler tore my family apart, Bruce. My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And
Dang.
Luke? He just lashes out.
The old
My
Batman
father's
theme is
death
in the
broke me.
background, guys.
It broke all of us.
Yeah.
I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand why I had to do it. I just felt so powerless.
You're only human.
Like my life was crumbling around me.
Revenge is an impulse, one to be checked. I can't condone it. But I do understand it.
Thank you. That means a lot. I couldn't bear it if you despised me. So, where do we go from here? I suppose this puts me on your most wanted list.
If you want to
You
fill
need
your
a
father's
mentor.
shoes, you need to learn right from wrong. You need someone to teach you.
You're giving me a second chance?
Batman is
Think of
all
it more
about
as a
second
sentence.
chances.
You'll have to work hard for your redemption.
Uh-huh. Batman's all about second chances. It's been explained in the comments, or not comments, comics. It's been
I promise
explained
I
a lot
won't
in the
let you down.
shows.
Then
He
let's
gives
get
second
started.
chances to people who actually need them, and it's expressed in the game as well. Let's go! Whew. This episode, just a lot of difficult choices. That this is what's gonna be really sad. Oh boy. Don't tell me.
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be. Not anymore. Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
Saying goodbye. I'm leaving, Bruce. It's time I went in search of better pastures.
You can't just leave.
Can't leave me, Alfred. I know things have been hard, but they'll get
Bruce,
better.
Please, don't try and stop me. My decision is already made. Your protestations, well, they won't make things any easier.
But why?
This war of ours is not what it was when we started. I no longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
Come
I can't
on,
do this
Alfred.
without you.
You know I can't do what I do, what we do, without your help.
Well, maybe you don't have to do it at all. Our mission used to be so clear. Catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore, at least not to me. Now everything has become so gray.
Gray, talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake.
That was a mistake.
I'll admit that wasn't our finest moment, but at the time it seemed like our best course of action.
Precisely my point. Our best judgment is no longer good enough. You empowered John Doe, kept him close when you should have put him away, inspired him to become something far more dangerous than he ever was.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy. For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse.
I'm gonna pause that right here. Okay. This is a question that has been asked a lot, and I mean a lot, in comics, in movies, in fan bases. This is a question that's asked a lot. Do the heroes in DC, whether it's DC Comics, Marvel Comics, or whatever story, do the heroes create more problems than they solve? But here's the simple answer. Would it be worse without the heroes there to set things right? I mean, the Children of Arkham, they came out. Well, it really depends, but take a look at Gotham, for example, and what Batman stood for. In Gotham, crime rate was up, and then when Batman came in, the criminals started running scared, and criminal rates started going down because Batman did something about it, because Bruce here did something, was trying to do justice, and that's why he doesn't do killing, and that's why he doesn't condone killing, because he has a moral code. He has a moral code and everything. And this is basically the question that gets asked a lot. Do they create more problems than it solves? Do they create more problems than it solves and everything? We do need... Mediocre says we do need heroes. Anyways, we do need heroes, and we do need that balance. But also, in the Avengers movie, Vision says our power invites challenge. And that is true, and that will be true in the superhero lore. Their existence invites challenge, but in Captain but Captain America, he said, look at all the good that's coming from this. Sure, there may be casualties, and sure, we might not be able to stop everything, but in the end, what we do in the end really is what the end game, what happens after is what we really should look upon. And look at all the good that's been done. If the agency, look at all the good that's been done. Even though Bruce lost Lucius and a couple of others, look at all the good that came out of it. Sure, shit hit the fan in a big way, but Bruce and Batman looked at the end goal, and he headed straight for it, whether it was dangerous or not. And he knows the black from the white, and he knows the black from the white. Like that little gray area, that's supposed to be where things are jumbled up, but he knows right from wrong, and that's what sets him as a hero.
A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake
There's evil
at
with
night.
Bat.
Oh,
There's evil with
please.
Batman.
There were plenty of criminals around before Batman showed up. I put most of them in jail.
Two-Face, Cobblepot, Lady Arkham, Joker, all they have in common is you. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands. I foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better.
It
As if
is
her
making things
enthusiasm
better.
might remind us how things were in the beginning. We put her in danger on her first day, dodging machine guns at a crime scene. The lives we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one
We can fix
is
that.
spared.
You think I want that? We can fix the problem, Al, but not if we run from it.
Unless we are the problem. Leaving this all behind might be the only solution.
It isn't, Alfred.
One thing is for certain. My tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them. Some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells, all of it.
Do you really think I'm that bad?
No, I'm sorry, Bruce. That's not what I meant at all. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chased that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Alfred, these comparisons... You knew the evil my father was capable of. You think you see that in me?
I said nothing about evil, Bruce.
Then what are you saying?
I'm saying you'll end up in the same place. Face down in an alley. Shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved.
That's true.
I enabled him, like I've been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
You did the best you could, Al. In a single night, the family was shattered, and you were left to pick up the pieces.
I may have picked them up, but I did a poor job sticking them back together.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport.
Oh boy.
You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
Either be Batman or we stop being Batman. That I'm pausing it again. That really just hit every Let's Play I've seen of this back when it was still new and fresh, and I see this, everyone's heart felt really bad about it. Felt really bad that Alfred and Batman can't coexist. Well, they can coexist, but in all seriousness, I think I'm just gonna choose to be Batman. And now hold on, before you start coming at me in the comments and being like, "Why are you letting Alfred go? Why are you letting Alfred go?" I just want to explain the reason behind it. No, hold on. Let me explain the reason behind it. The reason behind it. In the Dark Knight trilogy, in The Dark Knight Returns, when Bane and stuff were going about, Bruce was done being Batman after The Dark Knight. And that was for months. And there were a couple comics, and there are a couple comics and a couple of series that Bruce was not Batman anymore. Bruce decided to stop being Batman. It never ends well. It never ended well, and it's not going to end well. And I think, from my standpoint, if Bruce continues being Batman, Alfred will come back into the fold eventually, because Alfred can never stay gone forever. And The Dark Knight Returns, Alfred actually left the same way, in the same exact way this Alfred is leaving right now. Because Bruce chose Batman, and then Bruce and Alfred came back together again, and it happened. Alfred is never gonna be completely gone. Sooner or later, he's gonna start missing Bruce, or he's gonna start thinking maybe it wasn't the best decision to leave and come back. That's the type of person Alfred is. Alfred has so much compassion that even if he leaves just for the tiniest bit, he's gonna come back when we least expect it. He ain't gonna. And besides, Batman is just gonna come back into the fold anyways. It's inevitable. That's why there is gonna be a Telltale Batman Season 3. I am 100% certain they're coming out with a Season 3 depending on the choice, because Batman will never truly be gone. If Batman is truly gone, criminals are going to run rampant. Everything is just going to fall apart in whatever Bruce did as Batman is the mistake is going to become really, really bad. It's not going to end well if you give up Batman. And here's the thing, it's not really going to be good for Bruce to lose Alfred, but here's the thing, we got Tiffany right at the moment, and Alfred will come back 100%. I believe this, because that's not the person Alfred is. He will leave from time to time, but he will not abandon Bruce completely. That's not the type of person Alfred is, and that's the type of person he will never be. So for those of you who are screaming in the comments, don't let Alfred go. You let Alfred go, you son of a bitch, you're heartless. That's not what it is. Alfred's gonna come back regardless of what decision we make. Either Alfred will come back or Batman will come back. Whatever decision is made regardless. And I believe this to be the case because season 3 comes around, either Batman's going to be back or Alfred's going to come back. There is no gray line if you choose to give up Alfred, he's going to be gone forever. That's not how it's going to work. Because that's not the type of person who Alfred is, and that's not the type of person. And Alfred will sooner or later realize that Bruce staying as Batman was the best choice because criminal activity will still stay down if Batman is around. And we still got Tiffany. We still got Tiffany to train in this. She needs a mentor, and she needs Batman and Bruce at the same time. And Tiffany will fill the void until Alfred returns. I fucking guarantee that's what's gonna happen. Telltale, do not prove me. Whatever you do not get rid of Alfred if we decide to stay Batman, because that'll just make it really hard. So my point is, Alfred may be gone for now, but he will come back. When he's truly needed. Alfred has always stepped up and came back whenever things got crazy with Bruce. Selena came back, and that's actual proof. She says she was gonna stay away from Gotham. Or get out of the city. She left in season 1. She came back here in season 2. Because of the pact, and also because she missed Bruce. Even though she doesn't want to admit it, she missed him. Anyway,
You're right, Al. It's who I am. I will always be Batman. And that will never change.
I know. Rubbish goes out on Tuesday, and there's lasagna in the freezer. I'm sure you'll manage.
See, Alfred's eyebrows went up. After he turned for Bruce, his eyebrows went up. It's not that Bruce doesn't care. It's just that Bruce just needs to continue doing what he needs to do. And Alfred will sooner or later come to terms with that. Because that's what Alfred will believe. What just happened? Oh, there it goes. Our choices are ready. Harley Quinn.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
Harley Quinn, agency asset. You and 50.1% of players dismissed her importance to the agency. So that means it might be a 50-50 vote. That means it might be a 50-50 vote. I've seen different things.
Thunderbolt! I'm the whole goddamn hurricane!
So, me and 15.2 of players more or less made peace with her. Which I thought everybody else would try and make peace with her, but damn. That's just surprising.
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it!
Partners. 59.6% of players accepted Gordon's apology. He is grateful that you forgave him for losing his self-control and letting Waller get to him. We're still partner. Me and Gordon are still partners regardless. So we got Gordon as a partner, and that's a good thing. He can also help too. There's our bay.
I weighed my options, and what can I say? I don't like to lose.
On the prowl. You and 3% of players told her you loved her and secured her freedom. 3%? Are you guys freaking kidding me? Are you freaking... Hold on a second here. Majority of you didn't say you loved her and secured her freedom. What is wrong with you? What is going on? What the hell? 3%. Come on, guys, we're better than this. Seriously. Waller owed Batman that much. Waller owed Batman that much. Are you serious? You can call Waller on the favor and still make peace with her. That is, oh my god. Well, there's Tiffany.
I won't let you down.
80% of players took Tiffany under your wing. Protege. Yes. Yes. We are on this. We are on this. Avesta.
They're criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
The COO of Wayne Enterprises. Good on that. I'm happy with all the choices that I made. Well, except for letting Alfred go. That's the one choice
If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
Parts unknown. Alfred Pennyworth. You and 58% of players let Alfred go rather than giving up Batman's crusade. I don't know if people just decided to see what would happen if they didn't give up Batman, or they had the same mindset that I have, or for whatever reason. Yeah. I can see why he would be angry.
We're two threads in the same stitch, bound together, even under strain.
That's exactly what's going on. Fallen friend, you and 54% of players told Joker you were still friends. Huh. Wow. Well, he still went with John Doe, so... Did you say Willie or Agent Harrison? 70% of players said Willie. That's hesitated during Bane's attack. Said Agent Harrison. Yeah, saving Willie was the better option, because Agent Harrison was just like, fuck you. He was undermining our authority. Can you wrap this up? Yeah, sorry guys, I gotta wrap this up quick. I know I've been talking a lot. Took Tiffany out into the field. Yeah, most of us kind of refused to hand Joker over to Waller. Give up the cow. Refused to hear Alfred's last words. That's... Majority of people decided to not give up on Batman. only 36.3 of players told Alfred you would give up being Batman. Well, I guess either which way, either Alfred will come back or Batman will come back in the next thing. Defeated Vigilante Joker. The other 44.9% defeated Villain Joker. Photos collected. Oh wow. That's kind of cool. Oh my god, that is so cool though. All right, we ain't done yet. There's a final scene of this. It's like a movie. You don't see just scene until after the credits are done, or until you get the DVD. Find out that there was a thing after the credits, and this is the exact same kind of thing. Aw, John looks so sad. Hey, he has that picture though. Don't worry, Johnny boy, we're coming.
For John Doe.
Bruce!
Hey, Johnny boy! Told you. That's the next indicator of some 3. As soon as the loading screen gets done, I'll try and make it quick. Well, I'll make it as quick as possible. Alrighty. Might be doing a bit of overtime here, but yeah. This series really took us for a ride. Well, at least they changed the final part, which that actually looks pretty cool. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this journey with me. Thank you for watching this. Just thank you in general for watching this journey with me. If Telltale get around to season 3, they're really gonna have to hit hard at. They're really gonna have to hit home on this. And I'm just gonna say this quick. I like how Telltale has like just in case you can't upload the choices to the next game, you can tell the game what choices you make, and the game will actually base itself around the choices you made in previous games and stuff. I'm actually proud of that. But anyways, I enjoyed this, and I would play this game, and I bet you many others would play this game over and over again until they eventually got to the point where it's just like, okay, I've seen everything I want to see, let's just go next season. But anyways, please leave a like and comment down below. Tell me what was your tell us what was your favorite part. Subscribe to the channel for more content, and we got plenty of content to watch for you in the playlist and stuff. If you want to see some of our friends do some Let's Plays, or Mediocre do some Let's Plays and reaction and all that fun stuff. And we will see you guys next time on the next video. Ta-ta for now. Woo!